How do your students study?
Usually I would start preparing for a test a couple days before. I just don't have a lot of time because I have a lot of classes.
If a teacher gives me a study guide, I'll start there and then go through my books, my notes, and any other resources I've had, old tests, quizzes, etc.
I usually will make a study guide of some sorts with like the important topics and possibly like an example of that, but definitely the like definitions and like the key information.
And what if you could give them MindTap and make studying just a bit easier?
So I thought it was really cool, and I was excited to use it because it seemed very interactive. I was excited to be able to have all the materials in front of me and everything that I needed to be studying and to do well in the class. So I was super excited for it.
I definitely think MindTap has helped me achieve the higher levels. I have never taken an economics course before. First exam was not my best grade, and then the second one definitely improved. And I think that's through learning how to use MindTap and also just learning how to efficiently use my resources. Definitely feel MindTap has benefited me.
The #1 feature students used is the adaptive test prep. They can test themselves and learn where they need to focus their attention for the exam.
I use the test prep every time we have an exam. Depending on how comfortable I am with the chapter will depend on whether I just do questions on that chapter specifically or all the chapters that are going to be on the exam. So like for the very first exam, there was one chapter that like was a little more tricky than the other one, so I like did questions specifically on that, and then I did an overall. Whereas the second exam, I felt like I had a better understanding of like everything in general, so I just did, like I selected, like the 4 chapters that the exam was on and had them like generate the questions like that.
I do 50 question tests at a time, then go over the questions and see what I did wrong.
You get a feel for what the exam's gonna be like, what like the wording of the questions.
When I go through the test prep, I like select the chapter that I want to review, and then it comes up with however many questions you want. I usually do 10, and then I just go through the test, and then I'll move on to the next chapter.